YouTube, you can only make 30-second videos. So I downloaded it. I thought it sounded pretty cool, and I've always loved the idea of making videos. So I made a channel, and it was Kylie Tomlinson 224, and then I was Direction of Forever. Yeah, I was a major carrot, but I did videos from fashion to One Direction to like challenges. I loved it. Like a typical carrot, I would go creeping on Peak, try to find other Directioners videos, and I would like leave really creepy comments on them. And one day I was creeping and I found this girl, and she seemed super nice, and she was around my age, and her name was Gabby. And Gabby was my first internet friend ever, and she's actually a part of this collab now, so I guess you guys can probably tell how that turned out. Honestly, you guys, I love my internet friends so much, and I have no idea where I would be without them. Literally, they're a huge part of my life. Gabby, Sydney, Chloe, Sophie, Amelia, I love you guys so much. Okay, so we're on with assignments now, because guys, guess what? In 6th grade, I met 3 of the most important and amazing people I have ever met. And these girls are still my best friend to this day, and I'm so lucky to have them, and I don't know what I would do without them. So there was C, then there was J, and then there was S. Me, C, and J literally had everything in common, and we love each other so much. We did everything together. S was just kind of there. But we were attached at the hip, and these girls mean the world to me, and they're more like my sisters than my friends. Yeah, me, C, and J, we were attached at the hip. They had been better than me than any of my friends combined in the past have. My other friends have ditched me for other people. I kind of just like started ignoring me, but they haven't, at least not yet. That year we did something like every single weekend, and we just had so much fun. At this point, acting was definitely my #1 priority. I had started doing Bellarmine Speech League, in which I won 2 blue ribbons, 1 gold ribbon, and a trophy when I went to finals. I was in 2 out of 3 school plays. I did Footloose with C at a nearby theater, my best friend C, and I was literally going to auditions all the time. The grade rolled around, and my friendship with S, J, and C was still super strong. We love going at C's pool and taking out in his backyard with the tent that put up. Those are just some of our favorite things to do. And we love making s'mores together. Okay, do you like to eat? Do you want to eat this girl? But unfortunately, not everything is perfect, and students need reality check, and happiness has to end. So in 7th grade, I went through my rebellious teenager phase, as most kids do at that age, and I would get in huge screaming, yelling fights with my dad every single night. And my mom would constantly be stuck in the middle, and it put a damper on my and my mom's relationship, as well as my dad and my mom's relationship, and of course, me and my dad's relationship was pretty much completely ruined. So that really sucked, because I felt like the amazing relationship I had worked so hard to keep with my parents over all these years was just gone. So 8th grade rolled around, and 8th grade was a really good year for me. It was probably my best year in grade school besides like kindergarten, but yeah. So the summer right before 8th grade, I got to go see my loves in concert for the very first time, and it was honestly the best night of my life. I was counting down the days. It was like 500 days or something like that, and it was just so much fun. I went with my neighbor who also loves 1D, and like I said, it was the best night of my life, and I will always remember it. But like I said, 8th grade was pretty great for me. My core group of friends were as strong as ever, but also a lot of old people came back into play. So A and I reconnected, and we love talking about Gossip Girl and One Direction, and she's one of my closest friends still today. L and me got a lot closer. O came back. And there's so many countless others that I thought I had lost my friendships with them forever, but we were connected in 8th grade. So it was really great. So with the end of my 8th grade year came 8th grade graduation, and we were all so excited because we had been at that school, most of us, for around 9 years, and we were just ready to get out and go to high school and just experience everything and meet all new people. So we were all really psyched about that. With graduation, though, came the breakup of all of my closest friends. We were all going to separate high schools, so although we were super happy to be able to meet new people, we were really sad to be leaving each other. It wasn't so bad though because we actually all had a friend going to the same school as us. So me and C went to the same school, J and S went to a different school, and then A and L went to another different school. So the summer after 8th grade, me, Ava, and her sister Lila, and my mom and my aunt we drove over 5 hours away to go see One Direction for the second time, this time without Zayn, but that didn't make it any less amazing. And we also, while we were in the place that we were seeing One Direction, we went on the tallest water slide in the world, which was super cool. Going into 9th grade, I was super nervous and I didn't really know what to expect, but I was so lucky that my friend C, my best friend C, and Ava were going to the same school as me, and I love them so much, and they just made that transition so much easier. Until 9th grade, I had thought I was a really outgoing person. I was probably one of the most outspoken people in my 8th grade class, but the first few months of 9th grade, I was super shy, and I had no friends, besides C, of course. But I was just too shy to go over and introduce myself to anyone or just try to become friends with people. I had never been viewed as a shy girl before, so that was really difficult for me. But as time went on, I became less and less shy, and I started talking to more people and got involved in more activities. So that leads us to where we are now. I just started my second semester of 9th grade. Me, C, and J are still super close. S, we haven't really heard from her, so not so much. But I love these girls more than anything, and they mean the world to me. My grades are amazing so far, and I've been having the time of my life in high school. I've been able to meet so many new friends as soon as I open myself up, and I'm hoping to get involved in theater productions and maybe run track as well. So I am definitely having an amazing high school experience. Things with my family are great too. Me and my dad have been trying really hard not to fight as much, and it has definitely benefited our family. I just love my family so much. I don't know what I would do without them. They mean everything to me. My life has been far from perfect, but somehow I found the strength to overcome all my struggles, and if you put your mind to it, you can too. I love you guys so much. Always remember that there's someone out there who loves you, even when it doesn't seem like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.